Protoss campaign, The Fall, the Zerg Overmind has succeeded in invading the Protoss homeworld of Ire and has embedded itself into the crust of the planet. Now, as agents of the sinister Overmind spread chaos and destruction across the face of Ire, the stalwart Protoss defenders prepare themselves for the coming onslaught. First strike, Citadel of the new Protoss Executor, 2 days after the Zerg invasion.
Entaro Adun, Executor. I am Judicator Aldaris. I have been sent by the Conclave to serve and counsel you. The former Executor, Tassadar, was commanded to halt the Zerg progress in the Terran sector by burning the infested human worlds. Unfortunately, he disregarded his orders and attempted to destroy the Zerg while sparing the Terrans from the flame. Clearly, Tassadar has failed us. You must not. The Conclave has dictated that our first priority is to strengthen our defenses. You must reinforce our outpost in Antioch and make certain that the province does not fall to the Zerg. Your old comrade, Praetor Phoenix, will meet you there and assist you in this endeavor.
Meet Phoenix at Antioch, destroy the Zerg base. Phoenix must survive. Alrighty. So, I don't think anyone actually did, but I did do a stream of this the other week. And if you saw that, you would know that I am a Protoss player. So theoretically, I should be the best at this campaign. But this campaign has some really dumb missions. So, I don't know how good I'm going to do. Basically, these are Protoss Zealots, basically the Marines, or basically Hydralisk of the Zerg army. Well, I guess they'd be more like Zerglings, since they can only hit ground. Dragoons would be like the Hydralisks. They are very strong, and by strong I mean they have a lot of health. But the unique thing about the Protoss is that if I actually click on one, they have this second gauge, this gray number. This is their shield. This is their shield. Their shield will naturally replenish over time. The Protoss have no way of naturally being healed inside of normal StarCraft 1. StarCraft 2, there is a way, but I mean, we'll get into that when we get into that. I think there technically would. There's no way to heal them in StarCraft 1. Yep, I'm already. Probes are the workers. So, the way you would technically heal Protoss units, and this is getting into spoilers for Brood War, but whatever. The way you do it is that there is a unit in Brood War. I'm not going to say which unit, but it has an ability called Mind Control. Basically, how you do it is that you mind control Terran medics, which were a Brood War added unit, and they can heal Protoss. But in normal StarCraft, there are no medics. You cannot heal Protoss. Only their shields can get restored faster by a shield battery. The Protoss' supply is controlled by Pylons. And Pylons also provide energy fields in which you can build buildings. The only thing you can build off of the energy field is a Nexus, which is like the hatchery or the command center of the Protoss.
Our gateway has no power. We must build a pylon near it so that our forces can be brought to this place.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. So, if a building is not near a pylon, it will become underpowered unless it's the Nexus or the Assimilator, which is the gas building. And it will not be able to be used until you power it up with a pylon. And now we can warp in Zealots, and we need a Cybernetics core to warp in Dragoons. Which we actually can build this mission. We're not gonna need much gas. I don't think we're gonna be making too many dragoons. Maybe like 6. We already have like 5. We might not make that many more. Phoenix is a good unit. He does 40 damage as opposed to, I think, 10 normally. 16. We can get ground weapons level 1 though. Oh no, we got the cannon up. Are they gonna... Cannons kinda suck, but eh. Unlike Terran, when there is fire, they do not burn down. Probes, so instead of the Zergs mutating or the Terrans building, the probes warp in, which automatically makes probes the best workers for other reasons outside of competitive StarCraft. The only reason they're the best in normal StarCraft is because of this warp in. You can immediately move them to do anything else, so you don't have to stay there. Now, the actual reason they're the best is because the way they mine is actually, unlike the other two races, is a ranged attack, which allows it to do some other stuff. If you want to like go bully people with probes at the start of the game, you can do that easier. You can use the warp in to do stuff and not have them distracted and get killed. Probes are just the best worker in the game. They're a very good unit.
What would you ask of me?
The objective still. Oh, destroy the Zerg base. Right.
As you will.
I just remember there being a voice prompt about it.
For hire. What would you ask of me?
We must construct additional pylons.
Yeah, Dragoons have bad pathing. I said tanks and like Goliaths, they had bad pathing. No, Dragoons have the worst pathing in the game. Their pathing is terrible.
I long for combat. What man calls? She house.
Let's get you on gas now. Got my gas saturated and we got stuff coming. So, I do want a tank with Phoenix. He is
As you will.
a lot faster. So he automatically has an upgrade called Zealot. But he automatically has the Zealot legs upgrade, which we cannot get yet. They're dropping us? Okay, that's stupid.
Executor, your command. Immediately. As you will. I long for combat.
I guess we have to build cannons over here. I did not know that they drop you on this map. I've never had that before. It's actually smart from the AI. Big surprise there. Because the AI in StarCraft is stupid as hell. I can get Singularity Charge. You can get that. But no, we don't have access to that upgrade yet, but it's the Zealot speed upgrade, which makes them from going this slow to this fast. Can get the Singularity Charge upgrade, which is what actually matters. Plasma Shields level 2 or level 1 is a lot of money, so we're going to get ground armor. And then we're going to get another Pylon.
Executor, immediately. What would you ask of me? As you will. For hire.
You've not enough
The
minerals.
Zealot going. Is that really a second base we can take on this map? Sadly, I wish there was. When I could take it. Protoss need a lot of minerals to function. They have very expensive units.
Receiving. Your command. My life for hire.
gonna get about 3 more zealots, maybe another dragoon or 2, and we should be good to move out.
Hunger for battle.
Got everything upgrading. That's good. Protoss are a bit of a weird race compared to the other two, but I mean, you can say the same thing about Zerg, and I guess the same thing about Terran. That point is invalid. That was a dumb point. But just the fact that they can't actually heal their base health on their own is, I guess, what makes them weird. But they have shields, and their shields are pretty good. So Protoss can absorb some damage before they actually start taking damage. Shields do take a bit to heal.
Executor. Your command.
Okay.
Executor. You must construct additional pylons. Analysis. Receiving. What did you ask of me?
The base is up here. Big surprise. They came from up here. But this is the ramp. Phoenix is zooming. We do have to attack up a ramp, so that's not fun.
What would you ask of me? Immediately.
Oh yeah. Okay, Phoenix tank damage. Get up here, get up here. Base should be over here. Move in. What's Phoenix doing? Phoenix, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. I would say that Zealots are probably the best baseline unit that are at taking down sunken colonies. First Phoenix. Do not want Phoenix to die. They're probably the best just because they can tank a lot of damage. And they have pretty fast attacks. Die, Overlords. That should be it. Is there more down here? There might be more down here. Dragoons are terrible at taking down Sunkens, though. Like, awful. Yep, there's more. There's probably like one Sunken. I was right. How did I know? Dragoons get killed by Sunkens very easily.
You know, Executor, although we two have marched across hundreds of worlds together, I never imagined that we would be fighting on Ire. The Zerg are indeed worthy foes.
Alright, that's it. I don't think there's a cutscene, but just in case, you know. Alright. We did pretty good on that level. Next time we'll take on Into the Flames. See you guys then.